The reason that the boomers and the younger generations have beef is because we're making all the sacrifices and boomers aren't making any sacrifices, especially the rich boomers. Think about Social Security, not the boomers who need it to live, but the rich boomers. If you're making $500,000 a year on real estate and investments, why are you still collecting your Social Security check? Why don't you put that back into the system? Well, because I worked my whole life. You're not just going to steal hundreds of thousands of dollars from me. That would be unfair. Do you know what's unfair? Adjusted for inflation since 1980, the average house today should be 200 grand. Instead, it's 400 grand. So because of your poor leadership over 30 years, we got fucked out of $200,000. And here's the hidden cost. $400,000 loan at 6% is another $500,000 of interest over 30 years. And then you like to remind us, well, we had 14% interest rates in the 80s. Yeah, for 15 minutes. And then you got to refinance. And what was your property tax on your $60,000 house? $600 a year? You know what our property taxes are because of the elevated prices? $3,000 to $5,000 a year. Over 30 years, that'll be another $150,000 to $200,000 stolen. And while we're waiting to save for a house, adjusted for inflation, we should have $900 rent. Instead, it's $1,500 to $2,000. We're now being screwed another $10,000 a year every single year we wait to buy a house. You got to rent for $150 to $250 while you were saving for a house. Then you want to talk about college? Your generation told us, go to college, spend the $50,000 to $100,000, it'll work out. Didn't work out for all of us. The interest accrued. It takes 20 years for some people to pay that shit off. Another $100,000 that we were screwed out of. When you got to go to college in the 70s for a few $100s, a few $1,000s in the 80s, work at an ice cream joint in the summer and pay it off, and we're stuck with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt to an industry that's no longer even working for us. Then what about healthcare? When you were raising kids in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, what was your healthcare cost, boomers? Peanuts. It is now $27,000 for a family of four through an employer health care plan. What's that over 10 years? Another 300 grand? What about 20 years? Another 600 grand stolen from us because of the high healthcare prices. Again, nothing was done. And lastly, daycare. $1,200 to $1,500 per child. 2 children in daycare, $30,000 a year for some families. 2 years of 2 children in daycare, $60,000 stolen. 60 grand. That's probably what you paid for your house in the 80s. We, the millennials and Gen Zers, are being robbed. Every single one of us, because of the cost of living and inflation and the $40 trillion of fucking debt, we are each being robbed $2 million a piece. And the boomers, not a single sacrifice made. You won't even let us build affordable housing near your neighborhoods because your housing price will go down 10 to 20%.